Hi everyone. Pastor Bo asked me if I would create a short video about what gratitude means to me. I think the thing that comes to mind that I'm so grateful for is that God chose this life for me. And I hope you feel that while you watch this video. I asked my son Luca, who's 6, what it means to be grateful, just to get a kid's perspective. I was hoping that maybe I could base my video on how it's different for different ages. And he actually surprised me with his answer. He initially said that gratitude means love. And then he said to me, is that the right answer? Which he probably gets from me. And I said, well, there's no wrong answer here. You know, I just want to know, like, what do you feel grateful for? And he responded, oh, I feel grateful for you, Mom, and for my school, for God, and for my dad. And unknowing of the definition of grateful to him, it just meant a feeling of love from your family, your teachers, your friends. And it made me very happy to hear that he said that, because it made me realize that it's not really different. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are, and it's just a feeling that you get that really matters about the things that make you happy. So when I started my family with these young boys, I was hoping that they would be happy and healthy, and I just wanted my kids to be kind. So I don't know if you would call it this, but whenever I see kindness show up in them, I'm beyond grateful. Whether it be a gesture to another person, including somebody that could be feeling left out, or just using kind words when emotions are high and it would be much easier not to be so kind. The things that I'm most grateful in my life are things that I know are not a given. I know having a healthy, loving family, a warm house, a job, running water, food, those are things that, you know, not everybody has in their life, or they don't come easy. But after having my kids, the one thing that I'm most grateful for these days is the fact that they're able to have met and have a relationship with all of their grandparents. Some of my best memories in my life are the ones that I was able to share with the grandparents that I did have. And I can see that, you know, my boys and their grandparents love one another unconditionally, and that my parents and my husband's parents love to see my kids happy. So I know that my kids will talk to me, you know, far down the line about how we used to go to Florida every year with Anthony's parents, their Nona and Pap, or how we would pack up the car and have long weekends at the cottage with Grandma and Papa, and how Papa would pull them in the wagon behind the tractor, or even let them drive the tractor. And I'm just beyond lucky to watch my boys have that relationship. So while Anthony and I are at work, my parents or Anthony's parents will watch our kids. And I know these days can be long and hard sometimes, but the relationship that they're creating is so special to me. I know it's special to them, and it's just something that I'm very grateful for. Another thing I wanted to share with you is my kids and I do what we call a Thanksgiving tree every year around Thanksgiving. So I will draft a tree on a piece of paper. It'll be just bare with just the limbs. And then I cut pieces of paper out and help them write things every day, one thing or two things, depending on how into it they are that day, about what they're thankful for, what they're grateful for. And then we color that leaf and add it to the tree. And by the time Thanksgiving comes around, the tree is full of color, and it's just nice to be reminded of all of the things that we are most thankful for. And at this time of year, I'm grateful for those traditions that I can start with my kids to make the holidays so special. Those traditions are what create the warm feelings around the holidays, and it's funny to think how cold it is outside, but how warm and cozy you feel thinking about the holidays, or, you know, in the holidays themselves. Even like sled riding brings a feeling of warmth if you think back on your childhood to sled riding. And I know you can remember trying to come in and get your snow pants off as fast as you possibly can, because, you know, it's just one of those things that you definitely remember, and it's a tradition that you have that is important to you. And those things I'm very grateful for. The sounds of the holidays, the smells of familiar food cooking, the sights of the familiar decorations, and the times that family can visit. So these are all things that I feel very, very grateful for that have occurred in my life. And when I hear the word gratitude, that's what I think of. During the holidays, it's nice to pause with all the busyness of the season and be reminded to be active in our display of gratitude. So thanks for joining me, and happy Thanksgiving.